All right, so I need to do a quick little video on quadratic expressions. So there's three main forms here for quadratics. Quadratics are just any of the expressions where it's to the second power. So this first one here is standard form, and you'll notice just everything has been multiplied out and simplified. The second one is vertex form, and that'll always be like you have something in parentheses squared, all right? And then the third form is factored form. So we'll talk a lot more later about like converting between these things and solving equations with this. But all we're going to do right now is go over how to convert from vertex form to standard form and from factored form to standard form. Okay? So take a second. If you need to write these down, do that. All right, first example, I'm going to do 3x minus 4, x plus 9. And I'm going to take this, and what I want to do is convert it to standard form. So I'm going from factored form to standard form. This is pretty straightforward. What I'm going to do is multiply this part out, and then take that answer and times it by 3. All right, like you could take the 3 and like distribute it into one of these parentheses and work it out that way. I just prefer doing it like this. So 3, and then it's going to be, x times x is x squared. You'll get your 9x here. You'll get your negative 4x there. And you'll get your negative 36 right there. Okay. These terms in the middle, that's going to give me a little 5x when I combine them. But now I'm going to go ahead and distribute my 3 inside. So it's going to be 3x squared plus 15x minus 3 times 36 is 108. All right. And that is in standard form. Awesome. Second example is going to be converting from vertex form. So 1/2, and I've got an x plus 6 all squared plus 4. So notice the 1/2 is only affecting the stuff that's inside this parentheses, but I've got to do my exponent first. The 4 is not being affected by this 1/2 at all. So I'll work it out kind of like we've done in the past, where you just write down the x plus 6 twice, multiply it by itself. All right. I'll do 1/2 times whatever this answer comes out to be, which is x squared, a 6x, another 6x, and a 36 again. And that 4 is on the outside of the parentheses still. These two are going to give me a 12x, but now I can go ahead and distribute my 1/2 in. So I get 1/2 x squared, and then the 1/2 times the 12 will give me a 6x. 1/2 times the 36, that'll give me 18. Okay. And then the last thing to do is just call that a 22, and that'd be it. Combine those two terms. So this stuff is pretty straightforward, I hope. We've done a lot of this simplifying before. All right, that was going from vertex form into standard form. So later we'll talk about how to, go the other way, how to take something in standard form, and we'll talk about the different ways to convert it to vertex form. We'll actually we'll do one of those examples next, and then we'll spend a lot of time going from standard form into factored form. That'll be a biggie. That's it for this one.